Protagonist environmentalist drives a Ford Mustang. Also, some of you Birdemic fans are going to say, well, he says it's a hybrid, and fuck you, because no, it's not. Camera so depressed it started to record at a tilted angle. After riveting traffic footage, movie decides to let the audience catch their breath with the title sequence over more riveting traffic footage. Also, movie head pictures. Ooh, there are multiple casts in this movie. I hope the cast of Broken Lizard and the cast of Kids in the Hall show up. 4 minutes in and we're still tracking a faceless guy driving a Ford Mustang on a normal everyday afternoon. Movies are supposed to be escapism, right? I can't wait until this guy's 3D adventure stuck in the line at the DMV comes out. No one will be seated during the 30-second Rod walks to the Main Street grill scene. Okay, hostess chick, your line is hi. Do you think you could say that without us having to do something weird with the sound later?
Hi!
Okay, I guess not.
Here's the menu.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Helen Keller would have kept up with the sound continuity and editing flow better than anyone who worked on this movie. Main character does an experiment on how long you can stare at a woman before she inevitably falls in love with you.
So are you from here?
Not really. My mother lives up here, but I'm from San Francisco.
Every single line of dialogue needs its own shot in this movie. Is this guy Michael Myers? It's great that they allow the woman with half a torso to do the news. Also, what news outlet uses a TV for their over-the-shoulder graphics and footage? And who's operating the camera? Is it a 5-year-old boy?
The population of polar bears.
I know this is a slow news day when birds and polar bears are leading the telecast. 2 more minutes of driving, complete with a gas station fill-up scene.
I'll give you that and 50% discount.
A 50% discount? This guy is a terrible salesman.
Woohoo!
Rob was saddened when he found out that no one else was in the office. In fact, he may be the only one left alive.
$1 million.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Apparently, professional fashion models work at one-hour photo joints.
Victoria's Secret wants you to become their cover girl model.
Oh, no, they don't.
Thanks for getting me the gig.
Yeah, apparently landing the Victoria's Secret cover is like a local band landing a dive bar on Wednesday night.
Here's your chance to impress them.
I'd say she impressed them. Even though she works at one-hour photos, her pictures were enough to land one of the most coveted jobs in modeling.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Even though her agent was clearly hanging up the phone and had nothing else to say, Natalie continues the okay, the phone call is just about over routine for another 10 freaking seconds.
I think you'll look great in those lingerie.
Do this guy and the me underwears guy from The Room know each other?
I know a good Vietnamese restaurant.
Sounds delicious. I'll see you then.
Even though Rod doesn't mention the name of the restaurant or the meeting time, Natalie apparently has all the information she needs.
A day without sex is a day wasted, man.
This guy must be pretty depressed then. Professional newscast buys Getty Images for their program, but apparently can't pay enough to remove the watermark.
For you, sir, I'll knock off $1,000.
Oh, come on, Rod would have given himself a 50% discount. You gotta play hardball, man. Rod said he knew a great Vietnamese place when he asked Natalie out on a date, but apparently it's a Chinese place and a Thai place, too. It's pretty amazing she found this place with no information whatsoever. She's a keeper. This place opens at 00 a.m. Monday through Thursday and 30 a.m. on Friday through Sunday.
I like sales. It fits my personality.
Blank and stalkery?
I work at a startup company called NCT Software.
Rod was stunned that by the time he finished this sentence, Natalie was already banging some other dude.
Why don't you look at what you know?
I thought I already had.
Watch football, especially the 49ers. Also, part-times, Eagles fan.
Because the movie's about killer eagles, right? That might be the cleverest thing in this movie, and it still sucks.
So you're a cat's lover.
No, she's a casts lover. These birds don't need to land or anything, they just hover around flowers fantasizing about becoming bees. Where the f*** are they?
Can't I come in?
I'm sorry to throw your own words back at you, dude, but...
Is that all you ever think about is sex?
He's interested in what I have to say instead of trying to get something from me.
I'm sorry to throw Rod's words back at you, Natalie, but...
Can't I come in?
Okay, so how long before this thumbs up becomes awkward? 1? 2? 3? What hotel has a plain white placard hung up on the wall advertising a website? Natalie just happens to be friends with the girl Rod's friend is banging. Be sure to keep that Imagine Peace poster in frame. You wouldn't want anyone not imagining peace, would you?
Brilliant.
It never ends.
Way to go, Bill, negotiating man. Oh, yeah.
So much.
So, what are you getting with your money? Yeah?
Congratulations.
I love my Mustang, which is a plug-in hybrid.
Oh, you f***ing liar.
It gets 100 mpg.
I feel like I'm in some sort of liar's inception here. Bring up a car that doesn't exist and give it an impossible MPG that would blow away all records. I mean, what else is a feature of this magical Mustang? Does it turn into the Batmobile, too?
I'm thinking about opening up a green tech company.
Either Tony just turned into a serial killer, or the actor playing him did.
Man, that was a good movie, An Inconvenient Truth.
There are so many things wrong with this one line of dialogue, it requires its own mini bonus round. Number 1. The theater they went to was clearly not showing An Inconvenient Truth. There's Role Models, Twilight, Transporter 3, Four Christmases. It's the fucking fall of 2008. An Inconvenient Truth came out in 2006. Number 2. No one explicitly states the title of the movie that they just saw to their friends when telling them how much they liked it. Number 3. These people aren't even coming out of the theater. They're in some mall parking lot. And only now does Rod make mention of how good the movie was? Number 4. Who goes on a double date and decides An Inconvenient Truth would be the best movie for such an occasion? Number 5. What a dick.
I'm getting myself a car that's environmentally friendly.
I wouldn't worry about that. It's like when you declare that you'll never eat McDonald's again after watching Fast Food Nation. This asshole is a software engineer who became a software salesman. Since when does he know anything about solar power? Okay, so going back to An Inconvenient Truth here, we've already discussed why they couldn't have seen that movie, but they couldn't have seen any of the other movies on the theater marquee either. Four Christmases in Australia, those movies came out on November 26, 2008. And now they're going to a pumpkin festival in October. Festivals are cool and all, but I never thought about walking through one while I was watching a movie. There's only 2 things you need to know when you're going to the pumpkin fest. Where is the giant pumpkin, and where are the toilets?
Oh, lovers on the moon.
Wrong.
So what is your ideal man?
How long have these assholes been going out together? And for that matter, if the movie's saying that they've only been going out for like 3 days or something, how did Rod already start his green tech company and sell his ideas for $10 million?
I figure if I don't make it big by the time I'm 30, I figure I'll just take it from
Director decided he needed at least one Goodar-style jump cut during the highly engaging beach scene.
big by the time I'm 30. I figure I'll just take it from there.
Oh no, we missed some very important dialogue during that jump cut. Are these people walking in place? Oh no, a mangled mess of computer graphics sprites washed up on the beach.
Just taking a little break.
Well, except for starting up a green tech company in 5 seconds and selling giant solar panels for $10 million by the next day.
And successful in whatever she chooses.
Ah! Did they go to this place after hours or something?
Guys are usually just into me for my looks. The sex.
Yeah, that's really hard to believe.
You're not like that. You're a real gentleman.
So you forgot about him asking to sleep with you in the first date?
Then I'm one lucky man.
Creepy.
Last week, the company NCT Software that I work for was bought for $1 billion by Oracle Corporation. And this week, my startup company that I founded got funded $10 million by Evergreen Capital.
Oh, so it wasn't as bad as I thought. It took him a week to start his green tech company and sell his ideas for millions. Well, sure, that's plenty of time. Did they pull this singer off the street? How much do you get paid for a gig at a bar like this? $5? This dude is amazing. He could sing the lead, the chorus, and imitate a full band all with his voice. This bar full of TVs enforces a strict no TVs on policy. Hey look, a whole other person showed up at the bar. They went to a cheap hotel? Dude, you have millions, and you have a whole fucking house. I mean, why didn't the breakup occur as soon as he took her here? Tippi Hedren had never appeared in a shitty Bird movie until this came along. Okay, so there was no lap dance here, and that's bad, but I don't think sex happened either. It takes 47 minutes for the Birdemic to begin. Holy shit, have these birds been ingesting nitroglycerin? What the fuck are these birds doing? You can have a bird crash land into a gas pump, but if it doesn't blow up the whole gas station, I don't give a shit. Although even though there are a million cars here, no one seems to be in any hurry to get the hell out of here while the birds attack. Actually, no human being seems to even be here at all. The bird on the right is upset that it only won bronze in the 400-meter hurdles. Wait, why would birds waste time flying around windows when they can clearly turn themselves into bombs at a moment's notice? After supposedly having hot sex, our protagonist decided to put the exact number of garments they were wearing back on when they went to sleep. And who sleeps in their pants? Much less with their belts still on.
Battery's dead.
What, did you play too much Angry Birds or something last night? As a disclaimer, I promise that didn't start out as a pun when I wrote it, but f*** it. Why are Rod's eyes darting back and forth like he can see the birds outside? The curtains are closed, so unless there's a demonic moth that Rod is looking at, he's not looking at shit.
Can they get in?
Not for the moment.
What do you mean, not for the moment? Do you think the birds are somehow going to learn to pick a lock while they're hovering out there? This bird died because of the United States' stance on the Kyoto Protocol.
We tried to drive away, but I can't find my car keys. I lost them somewhere.
What? I'm not saying it's impossible to lose your car keys, but dude, you were in one room the whole night. Where the hell could your keys get lost?
We have a van outside. You guys are more than welcome to come.
Apparently this couple didn't think about getting in their van immediately after the attack started, so they could carpool with another couple who just so happened to be living in sin.
We need something to protect ourselves.
What, are you going to do battle with a bunch of unborn babies? They're right in front of you, doing nothing. And why are you wildly swinging your deadly coat hangers in any other direction?
The door's stuck.
Phone batteries dying, car keys getting lost, car doors getting stuck. What's next in this cavalcade of cliches? I just don't know how these birds are fending off such a formidable attack from such devastating coat hangers. How the fuck did you get that shit? You just happen to keep guns like this in your van? Dude, what are you shooting at? Shouldn't you save your ammo for when you're really in danger?
There's dead people on the side of the road.
Man, people who get killed by these birds needed to die anyway. I mean, yeah, if they got dive bombed by the suicidal birds, that's one thing, but killed by the hovering do-nothing birds? You had that coming. It looked like a good, clean, fairly deserted road when they parked the van, but now tons of cars are out and about. There's a sale at Penny's! These birds really like scratching one side of your cheek, don't they? Also, did these people just go through a bird attack, get in their cars, and die in an upright position? What the fuck? Even though the birds are flying in attack formation, every bird they shoot is somehow alone in the sky. With such a birdemic going on, wouldn't the sky in the background be filled with birds all over the place, and not just in a couple spots? This bird clearly swoops in for an attack, but does not appear at any time later in the scene. Fucking drive already!
Well, we're gonna make this feel all better.
I even have a bandage to help heal the loss of your mom.
Thank you.
We definitely needed to see that the other kid appreciated his bandages too. This girl got over the death of her mom really fast. I guess playing Grand Theft Auto and beating up hookers does the trick.
I'm hungry. I've been under the car for a long time.
Actually, I don't mean to be nitpicky, but you've been sitting in this van for a long time. The car thing was a long time ago. I mean, yeah, I get it, you're hungry, but it has very little to do with hiding under a car at this point. What the hell happened to the other dude's girlfriend?
Becky, watch Tony while he sleeps, okay?
How did Tony fall asleep in the amount of time it took them to get to this convenience store? It must have been literally, I'm hungry too! Yeah, we're in a survival situation. Let's see what kind of wine selection they have at the convenience store. Seriously, isn't shooting at the birds while you're in a moving vehicle a total waste of bullets? I mean, I'm guessing the amount of bullets they have is infinite at this point, but, you know, in a real situation, isn't it counterproductive? Hey look, the USA is that way! So they're gonna have a picnic outside at the beach, and they brought just the handgun. What about the other gun? What about not getting outside and eating at the beach? Also, this kid brought a ball to play with at the beach. Where did he get a ball, and when will it ever be safe to play with a ball on the beach when there are fucking evil birds everywhere?
Hey, look. There's an old guy on the bridge.
That's amazing.
These birds are contagious.
Oh, they are not.
Now go away.
Normal people would be scared of a guy wearing a mask telling them to go away, but not Natalie and Rod. Go away just means come closer to these folk.
Hey, I thought I told you to stand back. These birds are contaminated.
I guess no other protective clothing is needed in a bird flu situation. You just need a surgical mask. Gloves and environmental protection suits are completely optional. And the birdemic rages on! Wow, there are even more dumbasses kicking it at the beach than I thought. I mean, who does this? Killer birds everywhere, let's go to the beach. They can't touch us near sandy surfaces. The kids continue to laugh at the loss of their parents. This bird did not sign up for the birdemic.
Don't you know that these birds are attacking people?
How could he not know?
How do you know this?
I just tested their blood.
What, with your surgical mask? You don't have a mobile lab or anything out here. You're dressed like you're going to church in an attic. I mean, this guy doesn't know shit, right?
Global warming is causing viral diseases such as bird flu, West Nile virus, and SARS.
Oh, no, it's not.
If they attack me, got a little impressive.
And I'll shoot them upside down, by God.
Well, you certainly know a lot about birds.
Well, I should. I'm an ornithologist.
Yeah, this is pretty delicious because I'm pretty sure you meant to say ornithologist, but an ornithologist would definitely know the difference.
I'm not worried about those black birds. They're not the dangerous animal. It's the human species that's a dangerous, menacing, and terrifying animal.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was a bunch of humans who sat down and decided that this movie was a good idea.
Fossil fuel-related activities is causing global warming.
Dude, you can't be railing against the human species and their use of fossil fuels and be driving around a truck and a f***ing trailer.
I've got my truck and my trailer. Act more like astronauts, spacemen.
This guy definitely got the bird flu, right? Where did these assholes get scars all of a sudden?
Where's Becky? She's taking it.
On Natalie.
I just got tired of all the killing in Iraq. Why can't we just give peace a chance?
Sure, clog your environmental birds attack movie with not only global warming messages, but Iraq too. Was Becky about to take a with her pants still on? Ramsey is running in this shot, but is magically in the van in the next shot. Motherfucking drive already!
The Eagles killed Becky!
And apparently the children too. Where the hell are they?
Hey, those people on that bus are being attacked by those birds.
Exclamation! So during the birdemic, these people decided to, hell, why not, get on a double-decker tour bus.
We have no room. It's full in here.
They killed Becky.
Yeah, let's kill the birds for Becky. If they're missing the birds, shouldn't they be hitting the bus? And maybe accidentally killing some people too? And that one's for Becky, and that one's for Becky. I guess the woman at the bottom of the bus died of a heart attack or something? I'm so scared! Hair flip! Now everything should be fine if Rod remembered to open the doors of the van so we can make a quick escape. Oh well, the van isn't too far. We should still be able to make it. What? Also, who wears an Eazy-E t-shirt in 2008? What is the protocol for these eagles to kill someone? I mean, why hover in some instances and go straight for the kill when someone is taking a in other instances? Wait, why are they bloody? They had their backs turned to the eagles, right? And these eagles aren't really doing anything, right? All of these people died of complications from cheek wounds.
You know, our phones from the Eagle attack. All phones are dead up here.
But I still had to come to work anyway.
It's $100 a gallon if you want.
What? $100? That's outrageous.
I don't blame Ron for being outraged about the gas, but damn dude, you have millions. Okay, so even though the phone lines have been severed, we can still take credit cards.
And then you can go get candy for yourselves.
Yay! Candy will make the pain go away. 2 times into a gas pump and no explosion? Rip off.
I got an extra tank in the back.
Oh, you do not. You didn't have time to fill a spare tank, remember? Why is this asshole backing up? Nowhere near his truck. The eagle clearly only sliced this dude's neck, but sure, why not? The trademark cheek wound appears anyway.
Rod, let's get out of here.
Don't bother picking up the gasoline or anything, even though there are no eagles anywhere.
There's a creek over there. We can get some fresh water.
Wait, you mean you guys already finished off that river of water you picked up at the convenience store? Also, isn't that what the kids picked up before they got their candy? Hey look, Woody Harrelson decided to reprise his role from 2012 in this movie. Right now I feel like I'm watching a late-night Skinamax for some reason.
Well, this is my home. I live here.
Wait, this guy lives in a national park and they just allowed him to build a house in a tree and everything's fine? F***ing California, man.
Those eagles seem to be going after people in their cars and gas stations.
Also, when they're in a hotel room or about to take a shit on a beach.
I have to stay here to protect these trees from further harm.
Protect them from what? I get the sense if there's any danger in this forest, this guy ain't stopping it. If you were close enough to hear a mountain lion growl, the next thing you would hear is screaming, right?
It smells like wood burning.
No, that's not it. Is this the Hunger Games? They walk to a totally peaceful creek at a national park and suddenly they're being accosted by hippies, jumped by mountain lions, and then a fire starts for no reason.
That's where Milo is.
Oh, come on. She does not. Besides, when we last left Mai, she and Rod's asshole friend were getting some sensual work done. They sure as f*** didn't drive all the way out here to do that. Oh, isn't that sweet? They were able to hold hands while they got their faces and necks clawed out. Also, what are people doing when they're driving in their cars and getting attacked by birds? I mean, these people are pulling to the side of the road and then just stopping? Then they roll down their windows and let the eagles claw them to death? These people are dying of stupidity, right?
Damn it! Ran out of gas!
Yeah, that totally sucks. If only there was something he could have done earlier to prevent this from happening.
We gotta find a way to get them some food. What should we do?
I don't know.
Thanks for being a rock through this crisis, Rod.
Hey, look, a fishing rod.
And hey, look, a whole pail of fish, too. And a steak dinner. And a pan of dinner rolls. Amazing I didn't see these before.
Oh, look, a stove.
The giving van is full of wonder.
We can cook it.
Hey, good idea.
Yeah, Rod thinks outside the box. Too bad you don't have any hooks. Or bait. Where's your van now?
How about you and the kids go get some seaweed?
For f***ing what? Yeah, don't bother cleaning, gutting, or scaling this thing. Just drop it right in there, man.
Yuck, I want Happy Meal.
It's the same thing, kid, but I don't blame you. I don't think Rod knows what he's doing.
No, I want a Happy Meal.
Yeah, well, your parents are dead. Here come those eagles again. Probably here to save Gandalf from some tight jam. No, they attack cars, remember? They're so very angry at cars and gas stations and global warming. Hey look, a Happy Meal. 2 Happy Meals. Yeah, it's about time. And if only you guys hadn't used them while you were driving on the road and were in no danger at all. Oh man, those things never see the car coming. It's okay guys, the humans decided to end all global warming and wars. And duck hunting. Because you're so gorgeous, dollface. Are they going to the Grey Havens or something? Do eagles fly over oceans? This never ends. Holy shit, they gave Tippi Hedren a credit in this movie. Why didn't she use the Alan Smithy credit? 2 straight minutes of watching birds fly away.
I got the results of the test back. I definitely have breast cancer.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some great news. Our board of directors has agreed to the acquisition of NCT Software by Oracle Corporation for $1 billion.
I'm talking about liquid. Rich enough to have your own jet.
We hold the world ransom for $100 billion.
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished him well. You could see that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle.
The assumption's something like this. The Earth is so big, we can't possibly have any lasting harmful impact on the Earth's environment. And maybe that was true at one time, but it's not anymore. And one of the reasons it's not true anymore is that the most vulnerable part of the Earth's ecological system is the atmosphere.
You take something this good, you go to a man, has invested in the past, you go to him direct and offer the money to him. Rebate.
I thought we had an agreement. You stay away, I stay away. Everybody stays happy.
We got lost down there. What do you want me to tell you?